would like to briefly present applications developed as part of my coursework. The first application practices arranging images on the screen and basic button interactions. Clickable images were positioned on the screen using frame layout. Up displays text, changes button colors, and plays sounds
Scotland,
based on the selected images.
Wales, Northern Ireland.
Erasing button clear resets the text to default and hides the button. Functionality was implemented via on-click listener and custom set button behavior method to reduce code repetition. The next application uses radio button and spinner components. Using radio buttons, you can select a type of fitness and then choose one of the exercises belonging to that fitness type from a spinner. Each radio button corresponds to its own set of exercises. If no exercise is selected, you'll see a warning message. Otherwise, you'll see pros and cons of choosing exercise. For the spinner items, we use string arrays, and when the selected radio button changes, if-else statement is used to update the spinner items. The only issue was that the spinner arrow disappeared when the custom background was applied, so I have to create a custom background for the spinner. You can see it's here. The next exercise involves practicing interactivity between checkboxes, buttons, and performing arithmetic and logical operations. When a user selects components for the dish, checkbox color changes and the selected ingredient image appears on the base plate image. The price and caloric content of the dish are displayed in the text below. If you try to choose nothing and order it, you'll see the toast message asking you to select at least one item. After completing the selection and pressing the order button, a toast message confirms the order, displaying the total price and calories. The set visibility method is used to display or hide images corresponding to the selected items. This task focuses on horizontal scrolling and dynamic button and image interactions. The application showcases a catalog of British universities, allows users to explore details through swiping large images in a top gallery or using the next and previous buttons. Thumbnails at the bottom screen also serve as navigation. The code ensures the images are correctly positioned and prevents them from getting stuck in the middle of the screen. Logging up works with realistic forms and data validations. If the user doesn't have valid credentials, they see warnings. So they can touch on the register link and go to the register activity, fill out all the fields, and if any of the fields are left blank when attempting to submit, the field is highlighted in red and a warning message is displayed. Password usually is hidden, but you can make it visible. And when all fields are filled out, the registration is successful, and a toast message confirms this. At this point, you can try login as a registered user, and if the entered data match the data stored in the database, you are redirected to the welcome activity page. Here you can see the user's details, full name and age, which is calculated for the end of 2024. The image below is just a static image, but has the potential to be adapted for displaying the user's picture. Welcome activity checks the data entered during login, validates it, and redirects the user to the welcome activity upon successful validation. Registered activity handles the registration of new users by validating and collecting their data. Database helper is responsible for creating, updating, and managing the SQLite database. The user class encapsulates the user's personal data. Welcome activity extracts the user details and displays it. The aim of this task was to practice using Recycler View and implement instant search functionality. This application allows for scrolling through a list of contacts, performing searching by typing letters or combinations of letters in the search bar with automatic display of search results. After selecting contact by tapping, the option to call or send a message to the contact is presented. However, this functionality requires further refinement as it doesn't work as intended. The search functionality is implemented using search, view, and filtering method in the adapter. The transition to call is handled using an intent. However, as I said earlier, it should be refined. Adapter manages the list of contact data and ensures it is displayed in Recycler View items. This app implements a reservation system. The images and data are sourced from external service JSON. If here is no image, a placeholder is loaded. When the book button is clicked, a date picker appears. Date can be chosen either by clicking on the first and last date of the desired period or by filling in the corresponding fields. After selection, the alert box displays the details of the current order and offers two options: continue selection and go to checkout. If we continue selection, you can see the book button for the reserved transport changes its color from the default to orange, and the label changes from book to cancel selection. We continue to book and choose another one. You can see an alert box updated and shows already 2 reservations. We can cancel selection anytime. You can see here is a toast message confirming it, and continue to book or cancel selections as many times as we want. So if we decide to go to checkout and finish our order, we will see on the checkout activity, checkout page, the final order, and after clicking the button finish, you see enjoy toast message and application finish. So main activity is set up a list of transport items using Recycler View. My adapter manages a list of transport items in a Recycler View, allowing users to select dates for bookings and other. Transport class represents information about a transport item. Get JSON data class extracts data from JSON. Checkout activity displays a list of reserved orders and some other functions. Despite the understanding that the code could be made more object-oriented, all applications function in accordance with the assignment.